How you guys doing? What up, Justin? Can't stick around. Got a lot to do. Fun night. Cheers. Look at that. I went live 5 minutes early. Hmm. I really wish I had some muffins. Papa's in here stirring shit up. Ooh, here we go. All right. We're going to do a couple of things tonight. One, we're going to put proper wheels on this thing, on this cart. I don't like them, but I need to be able to move this cart with this workbench. So we may put those on tonight. Finally dug my set out. Second, we're gonna look at this here thing. Make sure everything looks pretty. Good. Some sanding and some scraping to do, but nothing major. Some sanding and some scraping. Sanding and some scraping. Good deal. Let's look at the other side. What up, Julie? Jesse? Always and forever. It's gotta be Sergeant Grass. Okay, I need that shirt more. Right? That's my fault. I live so far away. The stirring shit up t-shirt, Papa. That one. Am I this or that? Asking for a friend. What's up, guys? How are you doing tonight? Okay. Got a little bit of sanding to do. That one's got a little bit of sanding. A little bit. All right. A little bit of scraping, a little bit of sanding. A bit of routing. We'll be good to put this on the floor over there and ignore it for 6 or 7 months. I'm not going to bore you guys with the sanding and stuff, but there she is out of clamps. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Stir the pot. My bad. My bad. Go to the store get smoked. Yeah, I suppose. Let's see if we can give you a cattywampus look. Oh, that's the wrong cattywampus. We got to go cattywampus this way. There you go. Fucker's heavy. Sometimes you just got to stop and look at it. Oh. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to sand the top of that real fast. And then I'm going to put it on the floor. I'll get something to put underneath the legs so I don't have any moisture coming up from the concrete. I'll put it on the floor and I'll put the top on it. We'll get a basic look at it. So I'm limited to what I will do to this tonight because I don't want to bore you guys with a ton of sanding. So, but I just want to sand the glue off the top there. Actually, I probably don't even need to sand it. I bet I can just scrape it right off. Where's my putty knife? But now we're way up here. Got glue on the side that I had already sanded. Just don't want any big stuff up here gouging up my top. Even though it's the bottom, still. You know, the way I built this bench, I don't know if those step up legs will work because I definitely didn't build it for those. I may have to build out the bottom here, the 2x4 across. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I can just kind of shove this thing back here, twist it a bit. It'll be great. It'll be great. This thing's gonna weigh a fucking ton. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I do got to put some stuff down on the floor. A couple pieces of cedar should work out pretty well. Huh. How convenient. I've got some poplar cutoffs right here. They'll work going on the floor underneath the feet. Then we'll get things rejiggered around. I'm going to have to pick it back up and put it up there, though, so I can sand and route. Maybe I won't take it down yet. Maybe we'll do this. Oh, this thing's so heavy. We'll do this. Oh. Oh. I do have to sand and route the top. And I got to fill these four little spots. So maybe we'll get that done tonight. I really don't know if this is a good idea. But I've done worse. Really. It'll be around about there. Not lengthwise, but that's too far. So we'll be, I don't know, somewhere around there. Be a little bit pushed back on the front edge. Want the bigger lip on the back side for a little special edition. Whew, that was heavy. What's up, Brunick? The good people, not Dan. Fuck you too, buddy. I can stay up till whenever. You extremely sands? Wow. Wow. There. That's the view you get right now, okay? Because you guys are mean to me. What's the kind of how she's gonna look? A little bit. But I do need to put little pieces in here and fill these, get them glued so that I can get the routing done on that. Ooh. I have more than one, I hope. Oh no, they're all under here. Yeah. I have to do quite a bit of sanding on some of these edges. This one corner kind of curled a little bit, probably with the clamp. That corner's nice. This corner's nice. And this corner's nice. So it's just that one that got all goofy. But it's okay. Fix it. The twins are bad tonight. Yeah, they are. They're bad every night. It's gonna look so pretty pink. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it will. All right. So we're gonna take this and flip it over. Holy fucking hell, that's heavy. Ooh. Whew. Good thing I got 600-pound casters for this. All right, where's my little pieces? Now, ideally, I'll be able to match up the grain. Oh, look, I think that one actually came off of here. Yeah. Anyway, match up the grain, get those put in there, tack them in real nice and purty. Do 4 of them. I'll punch a screw through them just to hold them. I can put 4 clamps on it. That's not that big of a deal. Putting 4 screws in seems like an awful lot of work. I also dropped a bunch of clamps behind my workbench, and now I'm sad because I just had them laying on said workbench. One, two, three, four. Okay. I do need a way to clean these up. So I think I'll put a tiny little fence on my chop saw so I don't accidentally lose a finger. I know you guys can't really see me at the moment, and let's be honest, you don't come here to see me, so it'll be okay. All right, I need to cut a little bit off this edge. It did not be back so far. Square. Okay. I need a pencil. Here's what I'm doing. I'm over here doing sketchy shit. Something else trying to hit Zyro. Hey, addicts. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a strong friend. I hope that when I get to pulling this down or loading this up, rather, I really hope that Chad is eating his Wheaties. It's too wide. I'm gonna have to use a flush trim router on that. Okay. All right, let's glue and clamp that. I'll run the flush trim on it later. Well, after it's dry. Where's my glue? There it is. I hope everyone's having a good week. Tomorrow's Friday. Apparently today's Friday for some of us. Only want to be out here until about 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest. I got stuff to do. If I'm going to stay on schedule with the website, which I'm already behind schedule, but it's fine. Nothing I ever do is on schedule. I do want to try to work on that jewelry or that flag case tonight, if I can, before we call her a night. So I don't want to bore you guys with some sanding. I'll do that this weekend. Bore you with the sanding, that is. Oh, you guys are just over here. When am I ever on schedule? Listen. Nose down, gotta edit. All right, soldier. How going, buddy? What's up, woodworker? you have. You have. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to run that. I think I got that one figured out. Um I had the original, but I didn't like how it turned out. The more I looked at it, the more I disliked it. I'll get that taken care of. I have it on my board over there. All right. So I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just a fucking bad person. Julie's been waiting since I had like, well, 4 of you have been waiting since I had like hundreds of fucking subscribers. Which is just absolutely terrible. There's one. Green match isn't perfect, but it's pretty close. We'll see if it becomes a noticeable issue when it's done. If it does, I'll rip it all off. Do it all over again. What I should have done is I should have just waited and then put the trim on after the fact. That would have been smart. I had another long piece that I kept out for the trim. Did put it in there. What did I do with it? What's up, Fabio? Sand it all flat with a belt sander? Hell yeah. It's all right, Julie. You can pick on me as much as you want about it because I need to get my shit together and get that stuff sent out. I get so distracted with other stuff, and then I do this shit in my free time, which I don't have any of. And then I constantly give myself more projects. What happened to that piece of fucking maple? I kept it here so that I wouldn't lose it. It was a piece of this. It was about a foot long. What did I do with it? It's not up there on the shelf. Like, I don't want to cut a new piece because then I'm going to have to size it. And it's going to be annoying. And it's probably not going to color match. And it's going to be even more annoying. I throw it in my scrap box. I don't see it in here. Well, how could you fucking tell? My scrap box is like 7 years overdue for being thrown in the burn pile. It's not there. Not here. It's not here where it should have been. Oh, is that what I dropped? Is that one of the things I dropped back here? Well, I hope not, because that's going to be really annoying. No, that's just some clamps. Maybe I did throw it in this scrap bin back here and didn't realize it. Hang on. Ooh, or not scrap bin, but my tiny little cutoff pile. See anything? Man, you know, I try to do something. This is what I get. This is what I get for trying to do something. I had a plan, and then my inability to stay organized changed my plan. I don't think I used it on anything that I built. I didn't build shit yesterday. Yesterday was paperwork. Huh. Ah! Found them. They were on the other wood pile. Gonna open up my own show? Yeah? What kind of show? Well, that goes there. So that's a match for this one. Cut this one flat. This was a lot less sketchy of a cut. Nailed it. What kind of show are you opening up? Oh, you're opening up your own shop. Awesome. Some douche took away his life. Yeah, fuck that guy. I bet it was that grass guy. He seems kind of like a jerk. Thanks, Grass. I appreciate it, buddy. My grass can take away 4 legs. Somebody was like, oh shit, this guy's unorganized? Fuck him. I don't need that kind of shit, kind of nonsense in my life. All right. Next. Vegas dick. You don't need the other nonsense. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I got no idea. Is this related to something I said? Did I say something? Like I listen, that was like 14 seconds ago. I don't remember any of it. Okay, that's from there. Good. We'll square that. What's up, two dudes? Whatever, forget anything he says. Yeah. I told you all know I have the memory of a retarded squirrel, okay? This is what y'all got into here. I think. Let's cut that one too small. Oh no. Damn. That's good. That's real good. Okay. And yes, I'm well aware the Chaos Twins will never let me forget I said anything. Get in there, fucker. There you go. Where's my little hammer? I'll tap you that thing right into place. That one's a touch too tight, but if it ain't tight, it ain't right, I guess. Oh, we don't even need a clamp on this one. That's good. At least the grain sort of matches and the color sort of matches. So hopefully, I stick with this whole sort of matched theme. I'm more interested in the grain matching from the end, from the side, or at least the color matching. I think that one will be a better match. Let's flatten that off. random piece of wood over here somewhere. Ooh. There we go. That's done. I was exhausted. I need a drink. No, I lost me. Never mind. Found it. Look at that. It's probably the quickest I've ever found something I lost. All right, so we got those fill. Thanks, dude. Hey, crappy man with the 6 months. Thanks, buddy. This got short-term memory loss. It is coming. It is coming. I don't know if it's beautifully, but it's coming. What's up, Tom? So I read one of those 4 clamps there, one on each corner, is holding a little puck that I had to glue in place to fill the gap because, you know, I didn't account for that. Stupid drain cover. And then what I'll do is I'll put the flush trim router bit in. I'll chuck that in and I'll trim these off so that they're flush and pretty. And then I will probably pull out all the screws in here and do a round over. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave the screws in, to be honest. I think I'm going to leave the screws in. I'll just manage my round over. It won't be a full 1 3/4 round over or 1.5 round over, but it'll be a round over nonetheless. We'll soften. All right. Now, that is currently occupying my entire workbench. So, I guess we got to break out the old workbench. I need to cut some plywood down to size to fit in the back of that flag case. I'm not going to bore you guys with the trim, but maybe I will. I thought I had maple trim already done, and I might some fucking where, but we may end up having to remake some maple trim. Some nice curly maple trim. I think this will be fucking not long enough. Of course it will. Why would it? All right, I'll have to break down another board. Ooh, those ones are longer. I wonder if these ones are these curly maple? I got some black walnut trim pieces up there. These are not. These are like yellow maple. They're terrible looking. We don't want those. Sorry, I'm just dropping shit. I'm over here looking at my random bits and bobs pile. All right. Trying to find if I have little cut-offs of curly maple in there. And I don't know if I do. I've got maple, got plenty of maple, but I don't know if it's curly. I mean, I have one, but it's not long enough. That's curly, but what is it? Oh, that's probably not going to work out. Yeah, that's a pretty piece of wood, too. Same with that one. Although, this one might work out. It's fucking long enough. It's more than deep enough. And I only need about a 1/4 inch times 3. And that's got some pretty tight curl on the edge grain. Then I have another piece that matches it. Between these two, I think I'll have enough to make some new curly maple trim. All right. You guys are probably not going to enjoy this, okay? What's up, Bubba? Thing of jings and doodads. Listen, if you are a woodworker and you don't have multiple piles of thingajings, thingamabobs, doodads, are you really a woodworker? We're going to do some sketchy shit. You guys are probably not going to enjoy it. All right. Doodads are more fun than baubles. You guys are probably going to be upset. In which case, I'm going to do some sketchy shit. But I promise I've done it once before. So, bless America. Fucking stepped on a pile of tape, stuck to my foot. All right. So I need 3/8 of an inch. Because that's the side that I'm using, right? The thicker side. Yes. So 3/8 of an inch. We're going to go here. I just want to make sure I'm close. One, two, three. That's like a heavy 3/8. We're going to go a touch heavier. All right, lock that down. That's how I need that. And then I want them to be a 1/2 inch wide. So, we'll go a little wider than a 1/2 inch. And we'll just make them 3/8 deep. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab some of these here router bits. We're going to make some basic trim. Cut it off. It's going to be a good time. So what I want is this one. This one? Yes, this one. No. Come on. Get out of there. Is this the one I want? I don't remember. Wish I knew where my trim pieces were that I already had made for this. All I had to do was cut them down. Probably in that box over there, or that bucket. No, I think it was this one. No, it was this one. What was this one? All right. Those of you who don't know, you can make some really nice pieces of trim with a simple router and stack bits. So what you do is you cut trim, or you run a router across it, and then you cut it. Right? You cut it off at whatever your routed profile is. And then you, oh, this isn't going to work. I need a fence. You cut off your profile, and then you do another piece, and you cut that profile off, and you do another piece, and then you just stack those profiles, and bing, bang, boom, you've got some nifty custom-made trim. All right, so maybe it was this one. So there we go. Ow. Yeah, it was this one. It was the Coven bead. Now, it's not exactly easy, right? It's a lot of work. You don't need a molder, so you know that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna run a test cut with this. See if I like how that does. To do that, we're just gonna use this here thing as a makeshift table. Shit. Probably should have done it down on that end. Well, that's actually not bad. Okay. All right. I like it. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. I like it. Now we're gonna pull a test piece off, make sure that everything is pretty. Listen, if you're gonna give me shit about safety and push blocks, then close your eyes for a few minutes. This shit's about to get sketchy. Bing bong. We have a piece of curly maple trim. Rather gorgeous piece of trim, if I do say so myself. Would you just look at it? Oh, you can't see the curl. There you go. You got a little bit. See some of the curl with this profile. There you go. Now, ideally, I would thin this down a touch, and we might. That is a little too thick. But, so when I'm making really thin stuff, sometimes I'll run the router down both sides of my board, and then cut it off, and then split it. And that's purty. It's purty. All right, we're gonna do that again. I have a burn on here. I want to sand that off because it's going to be near impossible to sand later. It's a hell of a burn. God damn. There we go. That's better. All right. Just look at that curl. I wish you guys could see that. What's up, Nolan? Sorry, I missed you. All right, I got to do one more. Hopefully. I don't know if I can get one more out of here. Maybe. I doubt it. All right, well, I can get it out of this piece and then some. So we'll take it out of here. Sister piece. Step over the power cord. All right. Okie day. Now, excuse me. I want to thin this. Actually, do I want to thin this? Yeah. Mm. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. If it wasn't curly, I'd want to thin it. But I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I feel like the curl is better. All right. Now, what I have to do is, sorry, Steph, the bottom of your Baker's Island top is going to become a makeshift workbench for a moment. It's the backside. Nobody cares about the backside. What you guys doing way back here? Oh, did I ever turn on all chat? I did not. No messages there. Yes. It's all right. I'm only going to absolutely ruin it. It's fine. It's fine. So here's the gist of what we need to do. Okay. And I'm going to cut these to the angle so I don't have to do any coping nonsense. I'm not real keen on that. That is going to be the trim for that. You know what? Let's get rid of this piece of glass because I don't want to fucking break it. Ooh. Ooh, the glass would make a great pattern. This would make a wonderful pattern. I mean, it's got to be more like just slightly bigger than the glass. About like so. So I need make 245-degree cuts. We're gonna do this with the saw that I don't know what I did with. Oh, it's sitting right there in front of my stupid face. That's much more better. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll bevel that a little bit under, so I'm just pushing the tips together, which would be easier with sandpaper. Logically, 245-degree cuts makes a 90. Let's cut this off. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to be all up in your way. What up, UK? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. That definitely needs to be beveled. I apparently can't cut straight to save my fucking life. All right, where's my sander? Over here. I'll take this off. Get my hose. Guys, just gonna have to bear with me a minute. Okay, need to stand down the other side. So close. All right. So this must be slightly off of 45. So I need or slightly off at 90. All right, I need to bring that in just a little bit more. Bring this side in a little bit. There's a little bit of a hump in the middle. Bit hump in the middle here. We're getting there. We are getting there. I think we can live with that. All right. Now comes the fun part. This crazy angle on the bottom. I should be able to just draw here. And then split it in half. Oh, wait a minute. I already have the angle drawn here. This one's a lot harder to see, but we're going to work on one side at a time. That way I can lock it into place. If I put these two right on top of each other and go to the chop saw, I should be able to cut that. Perfect. Going to be at a crazy angle. That's fine. I'm used to doing sketchy shit. It's kind of how I live. Okay. I can just trim that one down. But logically, almost at it. Almost. I don't know where that. There it is. There's my little cutoff piece. That was a little too big. This one a little tighter. Almost. It's the right angle. It's just too long. Ooh, cable's not attached. That's an idea. I need a piece of wood. We are going to clamp these to this piece of. Oh, you guys are way over there. Sorry. You done with that thing yet? Thanks, JPC. I'm from Northwest PA. Well, glass is flat, so putting sandpaper on it, it's fine. The non-sand part. What up, Steve? How you doing, man? And Mike? Trying. And of course I'm not done with this thing yet. I just cut the glass the other day and pulled it out. I was going to do it yesterday, but yesterday was a paperwork day. If I'm not mistaken, this should be the angle that I need. Man, that's pretty damn close. Let's do it this way. I think this will do me. Aw. Move my stupid clamp. Hit the stupid button. Oh, see if that worked out. It's a nice angle, even if it's not right. No, a little too much. All right, so what I need is the tip touching and that part about 16th apart. All right, so this works. It's gonna be a nice cut. Need it to be about like so. try that. I think this other one wasn't clamped down quite tight enough, but we'll see. We're getting there. The angle is acute. I need to open it up a little bit. So to do that, I need to angle it this way. I'll have to put a strong ass clamp on here. I need that to be about there. I need to get rid of that tip. See if we got her now. There, that was damn close. Sorry to take so long here, guys. These super acute angles are really annoying for me. All right, so that one is damn near perfect. So what I'm gonna do is this. We're gonna clamp this one down. I just find this is the easiest way to hold these little pieces. I think that's a small enough. Damn it. All right, so I'm rapidly running out of cuts that I can make here, but we'll get her figured out. Almost. What if I did this? And I just cut them both to the angle of that one. So all I'm doing here is I'm just tweaking these cuts little by little. And hopefully at some point I hit that magic position. I am not going to create a jig in this one cut. Well, two cuts. It's just not worth it. By the time I create a jig, it would have been done. All right. That's now a perfect fit. That better be fucking right. Fuck. It's just a little off. Just a tiny bit. I have an idea. I have an idea to deal with that. I have an idea. We're going to see if it works, but I have an idea. What would probably be better is if I cut these two together. But I don't really have a way to cut them together, so we're just going to do this. Using a laser as a straight edge, or as a guide. I need to cut just a touch off of that one. But we'll see if... Okay, I need to make that a little tighter. That is fucking golden, maybe. All right, so much better. Okay, so this is a little too long, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna cut on that one. I'll leave a little bit so that I don't fuck myself over. God damn. Okay. Son of a bitch. I think I got that one. All right. I got like a nub on the end of this from the saw, so I trim this off. All right, I'm gonna see what you guys say. What's up, Lawrence? Little clams are awesome. Hell yeah. Have you ever made one with finger joints? I have not. I have not. I've only made a handful of these in my entire life, and these two are the nicest. This one and that one are probably the two nicest ones I have. I've had a kid call her dad. Uh-oh. I can tell you one thing for sure, that unless I create a jig pattern for doing this in the future, I will never do this fucking trim thing ever again. That's perfect. But why won't it open up into that? All right, so I need to A, make that smaller, and B, cut this at a 45. I need to cut it right here. Up to that. course, my hair too small. Why or too big? Why wouldn't it be? That is wonderful. And if I cut this one down just a little bit, give me this. Going to have to clean that one up. Oh, cool. Still not even there. All right. What if I just knock the end off of that? Right, so this bottom piece is perfect. .45 up here, probably. Yeah, my 45 needs a little bit of work. Okay. Well, it'll press in, and then I can do my little trick. All right. So what I have to do I want to put this in right now? Or do I want to wait? Because once I put this in, this glass is not coming out. It's going to be there forever. I should probably wait. I should probably cut the back panel first. Let's see. All right, there's some cleanup that needs done. Okay, and you got to remember it's not being like held into place by anything but fucking tension at this point. But there's the idea. All right, so black walnut with maple things and maple trim, curly maple trim. Right, you can kind of see the curl. There's the idea. And then it'll all get clamped and glued into place. This is going to get glued to the black walnut. That one is sitting high. And then I'm going to have to sand everything flush to find out why that one is sitting high. Do any little adjustments that need made. Then all right. I said I wanted to be off here by 8:30, 9 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this. We're going to put it right here. Move the table saw back so nothing runs into that. I'm going to take these. I have to sand that. I have to fit everything. Get it clamped and glued into place. I'll put the sander over there. We're going to put this over here. I can take the clamps off of this, turn it. Well, I probably shouldn't take the clamps off of it yet. But we can turn it so it's sitting a little more on the table. Like more of it's on the table so it doesn't randomly decide to develop a bow. Like that. All right. Let's have a drink, shall we? Sergeant Grass with the 3 months. Julie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, you got baby kisses. That's awesome. It's really like listening to sanding. Of that 3 months, he probably had a month and a half of sanding. Another whiny power tools. Does this thing not take? I can turn the noise cancellation up higher. It's on like medium or something. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but I can turn it up. Oh my. Well, worst case, if I don't like how these look Saturday when I'm out here working, I will tear the back half of this shop apart and find the other pieces that I made. Though I don't think the curl was as good. I could probably pull these clamps off and run the flush trim bit across them. Really bet I could. Like, who's going to stop me? Well, I mean, the glue would pretty much stop me if it gives up life and yeets that fucking little block at my nose. Sanding that table or that countertop, the other side, not this side. I ain't sanding this side. Fuck that. But sanding the other side is going to be a process. I won't make you guys suffer with that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make you guys suffer with that on Sunday. Because listen, there's only so much that I can do right now without sanding. Like I can build face frames. I can build the box, this vertical storage for the center. Other than that, I got to sand. So it's really nice projects. Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate that. I'm working on this flag display case. That one I have to clean up. It's all scuffed up and shit. So I got to clean it, redo the finish, and then I can ship it out. This one, we cut these here 3 pieces of curly maple trim to go in here and hold the glass down. I have to cut a backer and line it. Ouch. We'll make you all suffer on Sunday. Hell, maybe I'll make you suffer on Saturday. We don't know. Maybe you can suffer Saturday and Sunday. Just watching me sand. Days. Sand, drink pop, and listen to music. I'll probably put my earbuds in. Oh man, I don't know if I can. Fuck. I have to see if I can hook my earbuds up to the music thing in the corner. Except for most days anyway. All right, Julie. As long as you're okay with it. Here, you might be able to see that curl. There. That's how curly this stuff is. That's super, super tight curl. And it's like that up here too. So when I get finish on that, that curl should jump. It should jump out. And then the contrast between the black walnut on the side and the blue star field on the inside should be mint. And this is the other side. Try to get it angled so the curl shows. Yeah, that real tight curl runs the whole length of this thing. Over that one dark spot right there. Which I hope I can sand that out. And it runs the whole length. I think it'll be great. Makes beautiful pens. Yeah. So I need to, at some point, I have a pen lathe in the house. And then this is the bottom piece. See if I can't get that. Here you can see part of it here in the middle. I can't get this curl down here to show very well. Down here, it's super tight curl. I don't know why I can't get that to show. Just kind of the whole thing shines. I don't know, but you guys get the idea. But yeah, I have that pen lathe in the house, and I refuse to bring it out here because it's going to be one more thing in my way, distracting me from what I need to do, which is get projects done, simultaneously finish the build out on the shop, get things organized. So I have a place to put that little pen lathe, and I got to get my wiring done. There's currently no electrical panel on that wall. It's sitting back there on the floor. I gotta get my wiring done so I can get my dust collector hooked up that somebody got me for Christmas because they got tired of listening to me whine about dust collection, I guess, and how disappointed I was that my dust collector was left in the basement when it flooded. Ruined it. All this damn talking, no working. Listen, SGO, it's 8:20. I'm gonna be hopping off here in like 10 minutes. Severe weather alert. Fuck off. I swear, if it's saying we're gonna get fucking 12 feet of snow till tomorrow at 11 a.m. Oh, for wind. Oh, okay. I don't give a shit about wind. I can understand completely. Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen it, right? This is my shop, right? We built that. It became another horizontal surface. It's not even done, but it became another horizontal surface for shit to accumulate on. All right. This workbench is supposed to be over here against the wall when it's not being used. That is supposed to be over here. There's supposed to be a flip cart here. The laser's fine. The laser's going to get moved down a little bit because this part of the countertop's going to go away. We're not even going to talk about this. All right. This is the other end of the bench, right? The laser's right here. Right there. So where like some of these things are supposed to sit, there's supposed to be cabinets underneath, which is filled with random barnwood. And supposed to be cabinets up here. Just the whole thing. Like I allowed things to snowball. I allowed things to snowball way too much. And now every time I come out here to do something, about as much cleaning as I get done is how tightly can I compact all this shit over here? If I can Tetris it just right, it'll be like I cleaned. This clean's gotta have something on it, right? Bex is buying coffee for us tomorrow. Hell yeah, Papa. Thanks, Bex. That's mighty nice of you. Oh, Papa, your shipment should be in. I was checking the shipping. It's coming as two different packages, apparently. Which is interesting because I'm wondering how the inserts will go. Excuse me. It's your wife's specialty. That's my specialty too. Find a random 23 jacket or dollars in your jacket in the wrong pocket. It's free money. It's the best when I find random money in my jean pocket, right? Like I pull it out of the washer or the dryer and I'll put them on and I'll be like, pushing my pockets back down because they get all crinkled up. Push my pocket down and be like, what the fuck is in there? Ooh, a $10 bill or a $20 bill or. Yeah. That's what I want to do here is a flip table. It's going to go over here and then the saw is going to go next to it, maybe vice versa. But the saw has a set of wheels so I can pull it out. The bandsaw right there. So I want to put that on one side of the flip cart. And then on the other side, probably put something like the jointer and my sander. $9 in the other pocket. Hell yeah. Random money in your Cash App. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll probably put like my jointer and my like belt disc sander thing on the other side. I feel like those three tools would work out well together. That's the plan anyway, because then all I have is the drill press, that cobalt router table, which is going to get replaced with a custom built router table. Cabinets are coming along nicely. Thank you. That's the back side or the bottom side of the top for it. Right. So the top, I'm probably flip it up. You guys, if you haven't seen it, should be able to see it. It's not going to be perfect, but it does need some sanding and stuff. Ugh. Is that a good view of it? See what the top will look like? I mean, it's dirty, but we've got curly cherry, very curly cherry. This section is curly mineralized cathedral cut or face cut. This is edge grain. All this is edge grain except for this piece here. And then this is, so right here we just mirror this side with this side. And then the whole frame is curly cherry with a curly maple little bit underneath it to build up thickness. That's the countertop right there, or the island top. Like I said, it needs some sanding, and it'll look a lot better once I get this sanded down and the tung oil that's out. Like, so the tung oil sinks down into the curl, and that's where I want it, so it like highlights it, makes it stand out real good. At least that's the idea. Oh, fuck me, that's heavy. But thank you. And then it'll get sanded. I'll do another coat of tung oil on it, sand that down, and then I'll apply Gilboy's hard wax across the whole thing. Thanks, Runic. I appreciate that. Thanks, Lawrence. All right, Bubba? Right? That's the plan. Well, muffins and bread and other baked foods for life. I'll have to find out. I'll have to figure out something else to force on her to con her into paying me with muffins. I feel like it's going to be a never-ending thing. Pretty soon she's going to have more handmade wood stuff in her house than an old West pioneer. Yeah, always. Hopefully, anyway. I'd hate to become useless and not be able to bribe my way into muffins. Unless you become a millionaire. You're gonna buy other people's wood shit? Huh? Huh? You're not gonna support me? Huh? Let's see how it is. Let's see how it is. Subs. She does make really good sub bread. Or sub rolls. I don't know what you call it. They are pretty good. She made some the other night or the other day. Whatever. Like last week. I don't remember what the fuck it was. But it was good. It is 8:30. We'll finish this. I think I'm gonna hop off. Oh, skills prevalent on this channel. Maybe. That might be why I'll be heartbroken this year, Bex. Have more Danwood than I can handle. About to have more Danwood than I can handle. I really don't know how I'm going to get that down off the counter. It's heavy. It's heavy. 'tis what it is. I'll manage. We'll get it down on the floor once I get my sanding and routing done. Anything that I need to do with it up there, I'll do all of that, and then we'll put it on the floor, and I'll begin my assembly. Excuse me. Like, obviously, I want to put the drawers in, or at least get the drawers. Oh, fuck, that's my table. Oh, I have this other table, the old work table here. It's about the same height. I can slide that to that and then drag it back here, and it'll be out of the way. Yes, I did. I did decide on casters. I don't have them yet. I got really excited today because it said that casters were delivered. But what I got were casters for this table, my workbench. Which I broke my rule and I ordered from Temu because I couldn't find the casters that I wanted from anywhere else. So the casters that I got, these ones I have to assemble. All right. These I got for here because, well, why not? I don't even know how I assemble these. I'll have to read the instructions. Anyway, so I got these for this because they apparently flip up flat against the side. But the ones I got for this, they're flip up casters, right, with the lever, but they have a pin. There's a bracket you put on, and then the wheel, the caster bit, slides into there, and a pin goes through it and locks it. So that way, it'll have the lift up casters, and they'll be able to be removed. And those are the ones that I couldn't find anywhere, but they showed up on Temu in my searching. I tell you one thing though, I will never fucking order from Temu again, or I'll set their email to spam so I don't see their damn emails, because I ordered like 3 things off of them. I ordered some router bits because I wanted to see if they were the same ones that I bought off of Amazon. No, they don't have orange. They're all black. These ones just have the little red caps. But I ordered some router bits off of Amazon, and then I seen the same ones on Temu. And so I was like, well, I'm curious to see if they're the same. So I ordered them too. And those casters, and then the set of casters for that. And I have gotten, I don't know, I ordered that shit like last week. Friday, maybe? Saturday? I don't remember. It was last week. And I've got like 700 fucking emails from Temu, and I'm tired of that shit. Like, just boom, boom, boom. Just come in here and claim your credit. You can buy this stuff for a penny if you spend $843 on this other stuff. That's fucking annoying. Hate that shit. This is the reason why anybody who signs up on my website with their email is not getting spammed, right? Because I fucking hate getting spammed. And hell, you guys you might get 2 emails a year. You'll get one when the site goes live with the password so that you can log in, and you'll get one. And it'll have a discount code, and you'll get, anytime I run a discount, you'll get an email, I'm sure. But or if I feel like there's something cool going on that I can share. I don't know. But with that being said, give you a quick rundown on what's going to happen in the next. My samples will be here by the 12th. My Papa, he was the first one to order. He was my test order. Give him early access to the website. So we'll see what his stuff looks like. And then if that all goes good and my samples look good, then the site will go live for people who have signed up on the email. And only those people. That way I don't get overwhelmed. If something's wrong, I don't get bombarded by a whole bunch of wrongness, right, all at once. And then we're going to stick it like that for about a week. And then I'm going to post the password and the discount code for the launch in my members only page. And we'll run that for about a week or two. And then it'll go full public. That's how it's going to work. That way, if there are problems, I'm not getting blasted all at once. I get a little bit, I can fix those. Maybe I get a little bit more, I can fix those, and then I should be good. Done. Ideally. That's my plan. So by the end of the month, I'm expecting it'll be a fully public website. Beginning of next month. I do have a few things to put on there yet, like my cutting boards. I got to make the page for all my wood posts, like all my wood projects that I've built. Cleveland, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Look at that. You got SGO and Steve and Nicole, JR8. Damn, these guys are always in here. Nice. Well done, Cleveland. So I got to do like my funny stuff. My funny merch. I got to get some of that up. I got to get my page with my wood projects, pictures of all that stuff on there, with little descriptions. It'll be kind of like a blog post style. And then my like woodworking stuff, like cutting boards and little laser cut signs and stuff that you can buy from me, that I'll be willing to sell through the website. Other than that, she'll be fully done. So I should be able to get that done this weekend. And hopefully. But all right. It is 8:37. I said I wanted to be out here between 8:30 and 9 because I got stuff with the computer to do. So thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. Cleveland, I appreciate the memberships. Julie, appreciate the memberships. Sergeant Grass, thanks for 3 months, bro. And I will see you guys this weekend. I don't know if I'll go live Saturday. If I do, it'll probably be like a pop-up live. I told you guys in the chat I wanted to get off. I had shit to do. If I do go live on Saturday, it'll be a pop-up chat. And if not, I'll be live on Sunday at some point. That'll be one of our long streams, right? Because I got a lot of work to do here, and I need to get these flag cases done and shipped out. So these are my priorities for woodworking this weekend, is getting this stuff done, and I might be able to run the laser while I'm doing it. We'll see how that works out. So thanks, guys. Chat with you all later. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys hanging out and shooting the breeze with me. Thanks, everyone.